Hello, I'm Father Dave Ciancimino, President at Canisius High School. As you know, these have been days, really weeks now, of the unexpected and unprecedented. As the nation and our city continue to take steps to help mitigate the spread of the COVID-19 virus, I want to share with you the steps we've taken to care for our Canisius community during these challenging days. I'm pleased to tell you that nearly 800 members of our school community have moved to an e-learning plan. And even though we are not seeing our students face-to-face right now, rest assured we continue to communicate with them and to care for them. We've created a page on our website as a one-stop resource for our families, a single place where parents can access all the information we have sent them about updates and e-learning, along with resources about the virus itself. Our faculty, staff, and technology department have been working diligently to make the transition to full-time e-learning as smooth as possible for our students. We're utilizing our social media platforms to stay connected with those in our school community and beyond as we navigate this crisis. I invite you to follow us on our Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram to stay current with CHS news. Since Canisius has been a leader in implementing an iPad one-to-one program for educational instruction for nearly a decade now in Western New York, our students are really very comfortable reading their textbooks and doing research on their iPads. They're accustomed to submitting homework, doing their papers and workbook exercises, creative projects and science labs, not to mention taking quizzes and tests, all electronically. Our faculty, staff, and students all use the same devices and programs, and this is really very helpful at a time like this. Our campus seems to have grown to include all of Western New York and parts of Canada, as the learning continues to flow across the miles, moving back and forth between our students and faculty. These have been challenging days for our students, faculty, staff, and our families, as they pivot to this new way of proceeding, for we know that everyone is juggling a home life too. It's easy for us to speak about e-learning plans using sophisticated platforms. It's another thing actually to do it with competence and confidence. I am deeply grateful to our faculty, staff, students, and their families for their typical good humor and hard work as we face these challenges together. Much is being asked of each of us, and I have every confidence in us, as a community, a confidence that we will do what needs to be done to care for one another and our students, and to see us through these days. Experience tells us that in moments like this, a time of crisis, or perhaps one of trying to prevent a crisis, that our school community will do our best. We will do our best to do what needs to be done in the days ahead. One of the gifts of being at Canisius over the course of some 13 years now, spanning a few decades, is my strong belief that the spirit and commitment of our school community is as strong or stronger than ever. I know there's uncertainty about the days ahead. Yet experience also tells us, I believe, that in times of great challenge, our Canisius community has emerged stronger, more resilient, and more committed to teaching and forming young men for good, for God's greater glory. I pray this moment in our history will be no different. St. Peter Canisius, pray for us.